Right now we're calling in Floyd Creatchman, Leslie Floyd Creatchman III, who is, we had told you a little bit earlier, we have not had an opportunity on our championship wrestling program to talk to a sports agent, and Mr. Creatchman is here in that capacity today.
Right. First of all, I'll tell the people of Tennessee, my name is Leslie Floyd Creatchman III. As you said, I'm from Moscow. I went to the University of Germany, Heidelberg University. I graduated in law, and I consider myself the greatest wrestling professional attorney in professional wrestling. And with my guidance, you're going to soon see a tape later of Bota, the future AWA wrestling champion of the world. I'm going to advise him, and I'm going to guide him right to the top until we do what we came here to do. And ladies and gentlemen of Tennessee, I want to tell you one thing. You're looking at Leslie Floyd Creatchman III, and you must be saying to yourself, who is this young punk attorney? Well, I'll tell you people one thing. You be careful how you address me, because that's a criminal offense. And me being a lawyer, I'll take you all to court. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to boogie, bump, and hustle. We're going to get down. We're going to show the people what we're made out of. Sugar and spice and everything nice. And it's just a matter of time. Because one by one, we're going to defeat. We're going to demolish. We're going to go right to the top. I came here for one reason. And we're going to get the belt. And Bota, I discovered this man. He's an animal. He's wild. Wait till you people see him. He likes fire. He burns people. He walks on nails. And baby, let me tell you, together we're going to go right to the end. Because the way I win my cases in the courtroom, I'm going to stimulate and I'm going to manipulate Bota to go right to the top. And I relate to you people of Tennessee as ladies and gentlemen of the jury. For the simple reason, you're the people that decide. You're going to see. You take all the sufficient proof, all the sufficient evidence, acknowledge that, and then you'll be left to come to the same conclusion as I have. The same verdict, that he is the greatest professional wrestler. Bota and Leslie Floyd Creatchman III. Every time we leave the ring, we're going to walk out of the ring with our hands raised in the air for victory, one by one. Let it be Jerry Lawler. Let it be anybody. Come one, come all, big, small. It don't matter. Now, is there anything else you would like to ask me?
I was under the impression we had a videotape that you had brought here of Bota. Can we take a look at that?
I would appreciate if you would show the people what this man looks like, what he can do in the ring.
This guy is referred to as the...
Ladies and gentlemen of the Mid-South, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you Bota, the witch doctor. Last year, while I was on a hunting safari in the primitive Maori Islands near New Zealand, our guide persuaded a local chieftain to let us view one of their ceremonial rituals. Two men were battling to the death for the right to be their witch doctor champion. You are looking at the winner, Bota, not only a master of combat, but a master of the most dangerous element on earth, fire. Bota, the trivial witch doctor, whose daily routine includes walking on burning coals and through a wall of flames, knows no pain and exists only to carry out, to beat all his opponents. And one by one, he's going to defeat them. Under my guidance, we're going to go right to the top. We're going to dominate the wrestling world. Because, ladies and gentlemen, believe me that I believe you, that we believe each other. This is the future AWA wrestling champions. One by one, we're going to defeat, we're going to demolish. Big, small, come one, come all. Look at this man move. Look at the way he walks. Look at the way he fights. He kicks. He's a third dan black belt. This man is unbelievable, but you're going to have a chance to see him in action. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go right to the top, because every time we leave the ring, we're going to walk out of the ring with our hands raised in the air for victory.
Well, their first glimpse, best we could see of Bota.
First of all, in Tennessee, you only got three good things that you can brag about. You had Elvis Presley, you have the Grand Ole Opera in Nashville, and now you have Bota and Leslie Floyd Creatchman III. And that's all I got to say to you.
Okay, well, there's Leslie Floyd Creatchman III, representative who represents Bota, the witch doctor. We're going to get into the entire card coming up Monday night down at the Coliseum. Before we do, I would just like to welcome the king and holder of the AWA Southern Heavyweight title, who, by the way, as usual, will be getting the first test of Mr. Bota, Master of Fire, Witch Doctor, and all those good things.
Yeah, all those good things. Now, I heard this, what was his name again?
Leslie Floyd Creatchman III.
Third.
Yeah.
Where did he say he was from?
I'm not sure that I even remember.
I thought he said Moscow.
Oh, he said he went to the university. No, he went to Heidelberg. That was it, yeah.
Well, Moscow, Tennessee is about the closest he's ever come to any Moscow. I can guarantee you that.
Okay.
Now, here's a jerk. Another guy, you know what, Lance? I mean, this is like another one of the long line of what I call leeches in professional, not only in professional wrestling, but, you know, you said you at first were going to introduce him as a sports agent, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know,
That was the information I had.
and I mean, you know, this may make some people upset, but I look at sports agents as just like wrestling managers. They're all a bunch of leeches. They're a bunch of jerks who probably never played any sport in their life. They're guys who try to feed off of athletes, and they go in there and they try to cash in. They make these guys go in there and to all the owners of the different teams and things and try to get as much money as they can. So, of course, the agent can take a big percentage of that. What they wind up doing is pricing a lot of these guys right out of business. They make you raise your ticket prices so high.
First of all, Jerry Lawler, I want you to be careful how you address Leslie Floyd Creatchman III. I want you to watch how you talk about me, because in my law book, Article 1605, page 62, defamation of character, that's a criminal offense. And if I have to, I'll take you to court. Right now, I'm a legal advisor for Bota because I discovered him, and I only handle the greatest professional wrestlers, which is him. And Jerry Lawler, remember what I'm telling you. Be careful, because if I have to, I'll take the whole association wrestling over here in Tennessee. I'll take them all to court because I come from a family of attorneys. Remember that, Lawler. Yeah, that's right.
Well, let me just tell you something. Let me tell you what I think about you and what I think about your kind. I'm not talking about attorneys. I'm talking about sports agents. I'm talking about people, just like I said, leeches like yourself. You've probably never been in a wrestling ring in your life. You probably never had on a pair of tights. No, let me finish talking. You've probably never been in a fight in your life. You've never been in any kind of athletic competition. All you want to do is try to cash in on somebody that does. You're out to make your living. You're out to make your money off of somebody else, just like a leech. That's what you are.
You have a lot of nerve, because I don't have to wrestle. I don't have to fight, because I got brains. I got intelligence. I got knowledge. I got skills. And Bota does the fighting for me. He's got the agility, the ability, the size, the stamina, the power, which he's going to put you down on the mat for the count of 3 anytime you want, any place, Jerry Lawler.
Let me just tell you, as I've said before, if I had a nickel for every time some jerk, some two-bit jerk like you has come through this town telling me that I'm going to get put down, telling me that somebody's going to take my title, I'd be a rich man. I wouldn't have to wrestle anymore. But I don't have a nickel for every jerk that's come through here. So you bring your bow tie and you bring anybody else that you can line up and you put them in the ring, brother. Because Memphis, Tennessee, maybe you don't know a lot about Memphis, Tennessee. But before I'm through with you, you and this jerk bow tie are going to know an awful lot about it.
The reason why you got no money and the reason why you're not rich is because you're not under my guidance. Because I would never take you under my guidance, because I don't consider you as a good professional wrestler. I consider you as a lowlife. Excuse my language, because I'm talking to you the same way you talk to me. But I'm going to reread my law book. I'm going to check, because defamation of character is a serious offense. And maybe then, I just might make another $25,000. If you have the money, I'm going to take it from you, and you're going to have to hire lawyers.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, ask me.
Is that a law book?
Yeah, that's a law book, but you don't know how to read, so I wouldn't show it to you.
What page is assault and battery under?
Page 60.
Is that right?
62.
Well, you get ready to look it up real quick, because you keep running that big mouth of yours, and that's what you're going to have to charge me with. Because I'll take my fist and I'll flick it right down your throat. You understand?
I'm leaving.
You bring your bow tie down there, yeah.
And the next time I'm going to
That'd be
see
a
you,
good idea.
the next time I'm going to see Jerry Lawler is going to be when he's against my protege, the future champion of the world, Bota, or in the court. Because I need an extra $25,000 from you. I don't know if you can afford it, but I'm going to get it from you, Lawler. Now, you can stay here. I have nothing else to say to you.
Leslie Floyd Creatchman III. He's big with the words, I'll say that, Jerry.
Yeah, well, he's big with the words, and he better have somebody in his corner down there that's going to be big with a couple of these, because as the people out here know, they don't call me the king around here for nothing. Is that right? Creatchman can bring his bow tie or whatever he wants to call him down there. He's challenging for the Southern Heavyweight Championship, and everybody knows how long and how hard I fought to get that belt back. And, brother, I didn't come out here to be a one-week champion. I've got the belt back around my waist. And, Creatchman, you're going to find out just how hard I'll fight to keep it there. Now, you say this guy's the master of fire. He likes to walk through fires. He likes to be burned, apparently. Well, I may make him a real happy man come Monday night, I guarantee you.
Okay, Jerry. Yeah, when you start talking about liking fire, you're talking to the wrong man, or the right man, as the case may be, with Jerry Lawler.